Hey, Tubies, it's Psychic Bob. Well, here we are. It's time for another daily horoscopes. That's right. Today we're doing this a little bit out of order. Normally I post this video first, but today I'm having to post it second because of my schedule today. I have already put out, if you haven't seen it, Messages from the Spirit World. That's one of our Tuesday regulars. So if you want to see your Messages from the Spirit World, that's in the queue today, right before this one. So definitely check that out, okay? And get your messages from the other side. You guys are the best. Well, here we are. It's Tuesday evening, but we're doing the horoscopes now a day ahead. So today's horoscopes are going to be for tomorrow, which is going to be, February 8th, 2017. So if you want to get a little snapshot of what's coming, jump in here. I want to say thank you and give a shout out to all my new subs. A lot of people have been joining my channel. We've been having such a good time, and I really appreciate the wonderful and kind support. You guys are really the best. I want to say thank you. Because we have a lot of new people here, they're probably still learning our routines. But for those of you who are new, every day we post horoscopes, but we post them a day ahead. So if you, like today, if you want to get your horoscope for today, for Tuesday, you need to go to yesterday and see yesterday's horoscopes video. I put after the title the date that the horoscope is for. So you'll see a video yesterday it will say February 7th, 2017, which is actually today. So even though today is technically the 7th, we're doing the video now for the 8th, so everybody can get that early. And the reason I started doing that is a lot of people are saying they want the horoscopes before their workday starts. So I'm doing that to help everybody. And plus, we have a lot of new viewers from the United Kingdom. Big shout out to the UK. By the way, I saw that Her Majesty the Queen had her sapphire anniversary. 65 years on the throne. Oh my God, I love it. Big shout out to the royal family. Any of you are friends with Her Majesty or other members of the royal family, tell them that Psychic Bob sends his greetings and a lot of blessings. You guys are the best. Thank you. Well, time to go around our big zodiac wheel. Here we are. We are spinning around now. Today, our sun is in the sign of Aquarius. There we go. And that's bringing in all that wonderful, stimulating, invigorating air energy. Our moon today is still in the sign of Cancer, which is this here. Cancer is a water sign. And so these two signs today, with the sun in Aquarius and the moon in Cancer, it's bringing in a lot of creative inspiration and getting people stirred up. As an Aquarius, we love that water energy because the air and the water, play off of each other. It's the wind makes the waves on the water, and the water responds to the wind. It's a really good combination. Now, we also have some other transits today that are very important. And I have to be honest, today might be a little bit challenging in some areas. But, as I said, don't be afraid, okay? So this is for, again, Tuesday, February 8th, 2017, okay? And so I'm speaking as if we're already in the day, so make it easier. So I'm going to say today, even though it's actually tomorrow. But today the moon is in opposition to Pluto, okay? Now, Pluto is our planet that allows us long-term vision, long-term planning. Today with the moon in opposition to it, it means that there's not a favorable aspect. It will be hard to look ahead. So kind of keep your focus today more on the moment and the immediate. This is where you'll have more success. If you try to set up a plan today to do a 10-year business plan, not a good day. Focus on literally today. And if you have to look ahead, keep it within the week, okay? All right. Now, we also have our moon, which is square Uranus. And Uranus is an interesting planet. This is the planet that oftentimes brings flashes of wisdom, flashes of insight. It brings creativity and zaniness. It's the ruling planet of Aquarius. And as an Aquarius, I love that Uranian energy. But today the moon is square Uranus, which tells us, though, that people may kind of fly off the handle and not really make sense today. Be careful today you don't put too much stock in literal words today, because people will be rambling. Uranus sometimes brings out an incoherence in people's statements. So if you have to do any public speaking today, be very careful. Have your note cards with you. Double check your facts, okay? With that moon square Uranus, you're going to have to kind of stay out of the fray. People may just be spouting off. A lot of them don't even know what they're saying today, so be patient with that, okay? Our moon is also square Jupiter. And what that means is that in terms of receiving our money blessings, there could be delay. So today may be a challenging day in the sense of getting business deals done and having a sense that everybody's on the same page, okay? So when you have a day like this, try to focus on what's immediate. Try to focus on your work and stick to yourself. Not a good day to get into other people's business, you know. I mean, we all know it. There's always somebody, you know, it's every office has to get in, be the gossip person and get in on everybody's business. Today, stay clear of them. Don't get involved, okay? Stay on, focus on yourself. You're going to have a much better day, okay? Well, here we are now. We're going to spin around our big zodiac wheel. Isn't that exciting? I love the zodiac. And we're going to start today at the top of the wheel, which is the sign of Aries. Oops, where's our Aries? Here, there it is. Here's Aries, okay? So, Aries is our first. Now, if you don't know your horoscope sign, I give the birth date range after I announce each sign. So listen up, and when you hear the place of the sign where it has your birth dates following it, that's your sign, okay? So our first sign is Aries, and that's March 21st to April 20th. Aries, today is one of those days where people are going to be coming to you, seeking for you to sort out all their problems. Don't get bogged down in trying to take care of every little detail. Focus on what is immediate. Aries will find today that if they stay to a strict schedule, they're going to have a better day today. This also applies in relationships. If you've made plans with somebody today, like say, for example, a date or to meet somebody for lunch, just stick with it. If you try to start altering schedules today, things will get more awry. That moon square Uranus makes things a little wonky today. So try just to stick to the moment, stick to the focus of the schedule, and don't try to get too far ahead because you're not going to today. Your keyword today, Aries, is now. Okay. Our next sign is Taurus, and that's April 21st to May 20th. Taurus, you are feeling empowered today by that air energy, by that water energy. It's like giving you energy to move forward. But you may find today that people around you are a little aggressive or a little hostile. Take it all in stride today. This is one of those days where it's kind of like just ignore everybody, because people are going to be shouting off stuff, and the next day they'll all say, well, I never said that. So be careful today that you don't get caught up in, as I said earlier, literal words today. Look more to focus on the energy of the day, how you feel about stuff, and don't worry whether you're being politically correct or not. Not going to matter. Your key word today, Taurus, is silence. Don't respond to those crazy people. All right, our next sign is Gemini, and that's May 21st to June 20th. You know, Gemini, with that sun, the sun in Aquarius, which is your best ally, your air sign. Today is one of those days where you're going to feel inspired. You're going to feel very artistic. It's really one of those better days to work on creative projects, solo projects, and let the spirit lead you. It's not a bad day to kind of withdraw from the outer world and focus on channeling, focus on mysticism, focus on creativity. This is where your real power is today. And Geminis will find, particularly in relationships today, even though you're inspired, your partner may not be on the same page with you. In terms of relationship, not the best day. Again, just stay within. If you've got dates today, you might even want to put that on hold till later in the week. Your key word today, Taurus, is silence. All right. Oh, excuse me, not silence, it's create. Excuse me. Use that creative energy. Gemini keyword, create. All right. Our next sign is Cancer, and that's June 21st to July 22nd. Cancer, with that sun in Aquarius, you're also very similar to Gemini, feeling very inspired, very creative. With the moon in your sign, it's a double dose of power today. And so Cancers want to really understand that they are very much going to be in a leadership role today. But think of your leadership role more in the terms of being a prophet. Okay? Now, as we said, the terms of getting people to understand the long-term vision is going to be challenging today. So today is not going to be a day where you actually break through into people's minds, but it is a day where you plant seeds. For you Cancers that are dealing with a lot of work issues, and you're thinking, well, gee, should I meet with my boss to get a raise? Don't do that meeting today. Just plant the seed that you'd like to talk to them a little later this week, and then things will be better for you. Cancers will find in the area of relationships today that there's a lot of talk but no action. So if you're like planning on going out with somebody, it may not even be the best day for dating. But again, plant the seed that you're interested in spending time with that special someone, and later in the week you'll get a better response for that. Your key word today, Cancer, is awake. Awaken people's minds, okay? All right. Our next sign is Leo, and that's July 23rd to August 22nd. Leos, your sense of timing right now is very good. Even though you may not have the best results today, your plan that you're putting in motion is going to bear fruit. This is a good day for Leos just to proceed according to schedule, no matter what anybody else around you says today, okay? So just put aside other people's fears and just do your own thing. Leos will also find in relationships today that they're going to have to take the initiative. If you're waiting for somebody to kind of ask you out or give you that sense of like they like you, don't wait for it today. Today, you're going to, if you want to make that connection, just go out and say, hey, I'm taking you to dinner, okay? And you'll see you'll get a better response. Your key word today, Leo, is proceed. Proceed with your plan. All right, our next sign is Virgo, August 23rd to September 22nd. Virgos, today you are being inspired by that sun in Aquarius and that moon in Cancer. But where your success comes today is really from breaking your routine. Virgos, by all means, if you can, get out of the office today, get out of your normal routine. This would be a good day for Virgos either to take a retreat or to kind of go explore new business opportunities outside of your normal sphere. If you're a Virgo and you work in sales today, go out literally door to door. You'll get a lot more attention, okay? Now remember, Virgo, that moon is square Uranus, so be careful that you speak carefully and slowly today because you're going to be inspired, but it could come out wrong. So be very careful with your words. Take things slow. Your key word today, Virgo, is travel. All right, our next sign is Libra, September 23rd to October 22nd. Libras, everybody today is coming to you for the answers. Go ahead, share your mind. Again, remember that moon square Uranus aspect, but speak clearly, speak slowly, okay? Libras are going to find today that it's like the spirit just keeps showing you the truth, the light, and the path. And you can feel comfortable knowing that you're on a path that's leading to success. Even though our moon is square Jupiter today, the energy that you've set in motion is already working for you. So today, let that sun in Aquarius kind of be your power center. And even if you're in a place where it seems kind of dingy and dark, literally open the windows, blinds, let sunlight in because that's a form of energy. So take in that energy and let it be a form to increase your channeling. Your key word today, Libra, is receive. Receive from the universe. All right, our next sign is Scorpio, October 23rd to November 21st. You know, Scorpios, what's going on right now? That water energy of Cancer moon is bringing out your creative side right now. And Scorpios are going to feel doubly nurtured, doubly focused on changes. Scorpios, where you want to put your energy today is on your own personal enhancement. This is a good day for Scorpios literally to relook at their wardrobe and think about, have they grown beyond their current look? If you're a Scorpio and you're thinking, maybe I should change my hair, excellent day for that. Scorpios will find that the energy of today supports them more through making personal changes that enhance their life. Excellent day for Scorpios to explore new health regimens and new exercise regimes. It's a day where you're going to start to feel like nurturing yourself. So honor that, give into it. You're going to have more joy. Again, it's more of a solitary day for Scorpios, but one where they can make progress if they know where to put the focus, and that's on your well-being. Your key word today, Scorpio, is style. Focus on that wardrobe. All right. Or anything else of your own personal style. All right. Our next sign is Sagittarius, November 22nd to December 21st. You know, Sagittarius, with all of that weird moon square Uranus today, you're going to be feeling it because you're very much natural communicators in the zodiac here. But today is not a day where you're going to get a lot of progress. Sagittarius would really do well today just to step out of the fray and have a little bit of literally retail therapy. That means go shopping, okay? You're going to find today that by focusing your energy more on play than on work, you're going to have more joy and more success. It's literally like if Sagittarius gets out of the office, even if you can only just take it during lunch, get out. You need to have a change of scenery and literally think about things that bring you pleasure today. Then you'll see in the coming days that the chaos around you settles down and you'll really be ready to move forward. So things are a little on delay today. That moon square Jupiter puts things in a little hold. Don't worry about it. Literally, retail therapy. And I'm serious about that. You don't have to spend a lot of money, but just treat yourself to some little luxury. Even maybe it's a little piece of chocolate. Your key word today, Sagittarius, is shop. Never thought you'd hear that in a horoscopes video, did you? All right, our next sign is Capricorn, and that's December 22nd to January 19th. You know, Capricorns, as I've always said, you're the natural leaders of the zodiac. But today you're dealing with a crew that is really under that influence of the moon square Uranus. People aren't listening to you. The moon in opposition to Pluto means people just aren't inspired by your vision. This is one of those days where Capricorns should step back. Instead of leading, practice an experience of rule by committee. Now, even though people are going to be zany, it's kind of like the illogic behavior of the day has its own sort of order. So Capricorns will find that they have more success today by just letting things be zany without trying to feel the need to control them or organize them. And you know, it's funny because sometimes out of chaos comes the most brilliant creativity and the greatest order ultimately. So this is an experiment for Capricorns today, just to let go and let things fly as they will. If you try to control it, you're going to meet with opposition and struggle. So the secret to having no struggle is just let it be and see what happens. Your key word today, Capricorn, is follow. Follow the order of the chaotic universe. All right, our next sign is Aquarius, and that is January 20th to February 18th. You know, Aquarius, you've still got this power of that sun in your sign. It's really opening your channeling power. And with that moon in Cancer, your psychic senses are very high. Aquarius today, though, want to focus on looking at their own soul journey. Where have you come from? Where are you now? And where are you going? This is the day for Aquarius to really do that inner work, that inner reflection, ask those deeper questions. Am I happy in life? You know, do I want a new career? How can I help the world at large? These are the Aquarius questions that need to be asked today. And if you work on that, this is where you'll receive the insight. You know, even though Uranus is your ruling planet, with that moon square Uranus today, you're going to find that trying to interact with others may prove a bit challenging. So focus on your life, your work, your journey. And in the coming days, you'll be able to reach the masses, okay? Your key word today, Aquarius, is evolve. Evolve your soul. All right, our next sign is Pisces, and that's February 19th to March 20th. Pisces, like our Aquarian brethren, you're going to be feeling inspired today. Pisces have a lot of deep power right now. With that moon in Cancer, that's a water moon that is helping you to get in touch with your inner self. Pisces today want to focus on not on the craziness around them, but on the higher spiritual truth that guides their life and the life of others. Pisces, you will find yourself called to a great position of leadership today. But your secret is not to rule through command, but to practice silence and observation. People around you may not understand your technique today and how you work, but follow your path and reserve judgment. Pisces today will find that by allowing others to be, even if they're totally wrong and totally off the mark, by simply responding today with the idea of, well, that's interesting, let's look at that, they're going to get further ahead. A lot of people will be part of your team and you'll have more success in the coming days. Pisces will also find in personal relationships today that they want to take a, well, let's wait and see attitude there as well. In the coming days, you'll have greater clarity about where your partner stands with you, and it'll be a little easier. Your key word today, Pisces, is transcend. Transcend a limited view and be open. Well, there we go, guys. We spun around our big zodiac wheel, and I hope you guys have enjoyed getting your horoscopes today. Listen, tell me in the box below, is this working for you, having daily horoscopes a day ahead? And tell me what your sign is. I'm curious. Let me know if your horoscope has been helping you and if it seems good for you. I am so glad you guys are here. Well, listen, as I always say, and I just want to remind you, if you're having a challenging time in your life, just pause and look to the stars. The stars above us will guide us and enlighten us and show us the way. And we don't have to have fear in our lives because the universe is always evolving and revolving. So you know that a new blessing is just a little ways away. And if you just hang on, the heavens will bring it to you. So never give in to despair. Always have hope, because the stars are our allies on the journey. And we don't have to be afraid. We can have joy and hope in knowing that there's a great and vast and mystical cosmic order, even to the crazy times in our lives. So have faith, have hope, and have love. You guys are the best. I am so thankful for you being here. Listen, keep it here. Tomorrow is Wednesday, Wiccan Wednesday. So we'll have some more stuff coming. So definitely be back here for that. I love you guys. Psychic Bob sends his blessings. Keep it here at Spirit Channel. Oh, and by the way, like this video, favorite it, share it with your friends. I want more people to know about our daily horoscopes. A lot of people have found my channel and said, oh, Psychic Bob, I love horoscopes. I didn't know you were doing them. So, we want to get the word out so we can help as many people as we can, okay? Anyways, make sure to hit subscribe, be part of our channel. You guys are the best. We'll see you back here shortly for another video. Blessed be.